The moment Jungkook finally spoke about his ambition for Hublot, the entire luxury world seemed to pause. It was not just another brand endorsement statement, not another polished ambassador quote prepared by a marketing team. It was bold, it was direct, it was filled with conviction. Hublot must become number one in the world. Those words echoed far beyond a single event stage, beyond flashing cameras and glamorous spotlights. They felt like a declaration of war in the elite universe of Swiss watchmaking. And suddenly, fans, industry insiders, and competitors alike were asking the same question: is this the beginning of a revolution powered by Jungkook? From the very beginning of his journey as a global icon, Jungkook has carried something rare. It is not just talent, it is not just visual, it is not just star power, it is influence that transforms everything it touches. Fashion houses have felt it, music charts have proven it, luxury brands have experienced it. The so-called Jungkook effect has repeatedly shown that when he aligns his name with something, it does not simply gain attention, it explodes into global obsession. And now that unstoppable force is aimed directly at Hublot. But what makes this ambition so unique is not simply the goal of becoming number one. Every brand wants that, every CEO dreams of that. What makes it extraordinary is the collision between Jungkook's artistic identity and Hublot's philosophy of the art of fusion. On the surface, it seems perfect. A young global superstar known for blending genres, breaking barriers, and redefining masculinity, partnering with a watchmaker famous for combining unconventional materials and bold designs. Yet what no one anticipated was how personally Jungkook would embrace this mission. Industry analysts initially expected a typical ambassador relationship: photo shoots, campaigns, perhaps a limited edition release. Instead, Jungkook began speaking about craftsmanship, innovation, and legacy. He discussed time not just as a measurement, but as emotion. He talked about how moments define careers, how seconds on stage can change lives, how discipline and patience shape greatness. Suddenly, Hublot was not just a luxury watch brand attached to a celebrity. It became part of a narrative about ambition, growth, and global dominance. Luxury insiders admit privately that the watch industry has long been dominated by heritage giants who rely on tradition and exclusivity. Many brands lean on centuries-old prestige, but Jungkook represents something different: the future. Youth, cultural crossover, a bridge between East and West. When he declared that Hublot should become number one in the world, it was not just about sales figures, it was about relevance, cultural leadership. Emotional connection with a new generation that does not simply buy products, but buys meaning. What shocked observers even more was how quickly the ripple effect began. Social media conversations exploded. Searches for Hublot surged. Younger consumers who previously associated luxury watches with older elites began discussing materials, movements, and models with genuine curiosity. Jungkook did not just wear a watch, he made people care about it, and that shift is rare. There's also something uniquely strategic about this partnership. Jungkook's image balances elegance and edge. He can wear a tailored suit and exude timeless sophistication, then step on stage with raw intensity and modern flair. Hublot's bold aesthetic, oversized cases, daring materials, fearless designs aligns perfectly with that duality. It is not about subtle understatement, it is about presence, and Jungkook has mastered presence better than anyone of his generation. Behind closed doors, luxury strategists reportedly analyze the Jungkook factor with fascination. They know that brand rankings are not determined by quality alone. They are shaped by perception, desirability, and cultural momentum. When Jungkook speaks, millions listen. When he posts, trends ignite. When he steps into a venue wearing a specific model, that piece instantly becomes aspirational. The dream of becoming number one suddenly feels less like fantasy and more like calculated possibility. Yet the journey to the top of the global watch industry is ruthless. Competition is fierce. Legacy brands protect their territory fiercely. To claim the number one position requires not only revenue growth but dominance in prestige, innovation, and emotional impact. And this is where Jungkook's ambition becomes fascinating. He does not approach it as a corporate objective. He frames it as a challenge, a mountain to climb, a mission. Fans quickly noticed how his tone carried determination rather than casual optimism. He did not say maybe. He did not say hopefully. He said it with certainty. That confidence resonates deeply with his supporters. Army has witnessed his relentless drive since debut days. They have seen him train endlessly, refine vocals, perfect choreography, and push physical limits. When he commits to something, he commits fully. That same mindset now fuels his vision for Hublot. What makes this story even more compelling is the symbolism of time itself. Jungkook's career has been defined by evolution. From teenage prodigy to global megastar, every phase represents growth. A watch measures time, but Jungkook embodies momentum. In a way, aligning with Hublot feels poetic. It connects his personal narrative of growth with a brand dedicated to precision and innovation. And when he talks about making it number one, it sounds less like marketing and more like destiny. Observers are beginning to speculate about what comes next. Could there be a signature Jungkook edition, a groundbreaking campaign redefining luxury storytelling, a global tour collaboration intertwining music and horology? The possibilities are endless, and that unpredictability fuels excitement, because with Jungkook, nothing is ever small. Financial experts note that younger luxury consumers increasingly value authenticity. They want to feel connected to the personalities behind brands. Jungkook offers that connection effortlessly. He is not distant or inaccessible in spirit. He shares vulnerability, humor, passion. That relatability transforms Hublot from an elite symbol into an aspirational companion for a new generation. But perhaps the most unique aspect of this ambition is its emotional undertone. Jungkook understands pressure. He understands expectations. He understands what it means to stand at the top while being scrutinized from every angle. By declaring Hublot must become number one, he places himself symbolically in that competitive arena once again. It mirrors his own journey, always striving higher, never settling. And this is where the story becomes bigger than watches. It becomes about vision, about daring to speak a goal aloud before it is achieved. Many celebrities avoid bold statements to protect themselves from criticism. Jungkook did the opposite. He embraced the risk. That courage alone electrified fans. The global luxury community is watching closely. Can star power truly reshape industry hierarchies? Can cultural influence accelerate heritage dominance? Can one artist's conviction tilt decades-old power balances? These questions linger, building suspense around every appearance he makes wearing that iconic Hublot piece. Meanwhile, ARMY continues to amplify the momentum. Fan edits circulate highlighting every detail of his watch. Discussions analyze craftsmanship and symbolism. Hashtags trend worldwide. The synergy between fandom passion and brand ambition creates a marketing force that traditional campaigns struggle to replicate. There is also an undeniable psychological effect. When Jungkook sets a goal, fans believe in it. That belief translates into action, purchasing, promoting, supporting. It transforms abstract ambition into tangible results, and that may be the secret weapon behind his bold declaration. As the months unfold, one thing becomes increasingly clear. This is not a temporary partnership. It feels like the beginning of a legacy chapter. Jungkook is not merely endorsing Hublot, he is intertwining his own story with its future. Every performance, every public appearance, every global headline now carries subtle reinforcement of that shared vision. So what does it truly mean for Hublot to become number one in the world? Is it revenue, market share, cultural relevance, emotional dominance? Perhaps it is all of the above. And perhaps Jungkook understands that the real victory lies in shifting perception, in making the brand synonymous with modern greatness. As you continue watching this unfolding story, ask yourself, are we witnessing the rise of a new luxury era? Could this partnership redefine how global icons collaborate with heritage brands? Will history look back at this moment as the turning point when Jungkook's ambition reshaped the watch industry forever? Stay with this story because the journey has only just begun. The ambition is clear, the determination is real, and if there is one thing the world has learned about Jungkook, it is this: when he sets his eyes on the summit, he rarely stops climbing.